Fingers crossed it'll work this time. They just started, but I said go ahead, but I thought they were... I didn't see them anywhere, so I thought they were not on a server. Here we go, Fraggers United and Pulsar. They just started. That's a good start for Fraggers United, sorry. And I'll fix the rest later on. I'm not sure who picked this. We'll find out. We will find this soon enough. We'll know. Another quad for Lugia this time. So Lugia is around and he is playing and he's squad running. Okay, so the quad and armor count in the summary up there is a little off, but it's only off by a couple units as I joined within the first minute or so. So over the course of this entire map will be that'll buff out, so to speak. It'll get fixed. Now, Fraggers United have not had the best of starts in this season. So far they've only won one map, and that was Bravado. Whereas Pulsar have had more luck, and their worst maps, maps they've lost in most of their games have been Bravado. So that's potentially a shot, potentially an option for Fraggers United to score a map here. Although it looks like maybe they could do this on Aerobook. We'll find out, it's too early to tell. So Pulsar have lost Bravado, Shifter and DM4 the most. They've lost DM2 once as well, but then it was not a small loss. But they've lost Bravado, Shifter and DM4 at least twice now. And last week they were quite surprised by Forgotten's newfound, I don't know how to call it. Forgotten, as in Beginner and Quake, have ranked up all of a sudden. And Pulsar got a little surprised last week. It's really good performance, and you can check that in the VODs somewhere in here. I might want to check. How Fraggers United performed last season. I'll do that just now. Last season, what did we have? Last season they were in Division 2. They ranked second in Division 2, which is why they got leveled up to Div 1. But so far, well, why is the result... Oh, no, never mind. They stayed in Division 2. This is Division 2. Only the top team gets to move up, I guess. What games have they played so far? Oh, what? No idea. Got a default win against them. Hopefully they'll get to play that one sometime. But, okay. So, Fraggers United have had a bad start because of a default win that might get reversed if they get to play it, and 2 losses, straight losses, except for one map, to Magnum 44 and Hagenscrew, the Polish gang. If you look at the table in Division 2, top 3 teams are from Poland, and that's these guys. So they've pretty much played the harder games already, and likely they will be going up from here. Now that was going to that plan was going to be set in motion until Pulsar got a grip on their Aeroc play, and now there are 10 frags-ish ahead. They reversed Fraggers United's lead. We'll see if they can hang on to that, if they can make it much worse, if there's a comebacks to be seen. We'll see. $11 frags. Okay, quad's coming up soon. Pulsar with the quad. Well, that might be it. They've reclaimed some of the quads. Since I joined. Wait, okay. I see what's going on. Just one red armor for Fraggers United. That was pretty close. Lugia was 5 seconds away from picking one up. Well, considering the difference in red armor pickups, I'm surprised Pulsar have not scored that many more frags, because essentially not having any red armors, nice rockets by the way, and not having any red armors will make Fraggers United quite more soft to the touch. So to say, there will be softer targets. Dead quad, that's a good way to get going. Fraggers United hopefully to step back into this one, because it's gotten away from them. It's reasonably comebackable frag difference. I need to find better words and stuff. Pulsar for the win. Let's find out. So far, looks like they might do it, at least on Aerowalk. After a good start from Fraggers United, it has to be seen. Finally, 2 red armors picked up by Fraggers United, latest by Kip, who's now in great pain. So, Mega Health before quad. Can he make it to Mega? Does he know that Mega is coming up? Do they have a good time on quad? They do. Lugia saw it. That was a dead quad, so 1 more red armor going to Kip. 6 frags. Fraggers United coming back in this one. Seemed to be only a minute to go. Oh yeah, had the pickup. Thankfully, his buddy picked up the Mega. It's going to be up pretty quickly as well. It's going to be up about the same time as quad, a little before. Same time, same scenario as the previous quad. Mega health a few seconds before quad. And we'll find out if whoever gets the Mega gets to take the quad and live. You jinxed it. Don't worry, the jinxing is unavoidable at this point. Like with Midvire, we've established in the Get Quad commentary that jinxing even works when you don't verbalize it. You think about it going wrong and it goes wrong. Ooh, Baresi. Baresi is making sure Fraggers United do not get any closer in this one map. I mean, it was some promise. It showed some promise, and then nope. That quad should increase the distance between the two teams a bit more. Okay, first map going to Pulsar. MVP is Midvire. Yeah, I think we can agree to that. Whoopsie. And we'll find out who picked that map at the next pick. Reds, 8 reds. Okay, so it was just Skip picking up the reds. Oh, no. Luigi got a couple. GM4 was picked by Fraggers United. Okay. Which means I can update the HUD. Let's wait for this one to start before I do anything. First red going to Pulsar. And he's going to bully them around mid a little bit. Nah. It's like he didn't even have the armor. 2 rockets to the face, not much you can do. Well, you can limp around the corner and hope to survive. No bandages in this one. This is an action Quake too. Although, I'd like to have the countdown like in AQ2. Lights! Camera! Action! That was so fun. Okay. We'll see if Fraggers United can hang on to that lead. They had such a lead on Aerowalk in the beginning, and then it kind of fizzled away. Or fizzled is correct. I'll look that up and improve for next time. Or not. Or not. Ah, the eventual... Wow, not even. They almost managed to extract Nidvar out of his shaft position, and he was hanging onto that one with almost no health. You saw that? It took Baresi getting into there. His buddy, by the way. Take over. It's almost as if Nidvar made damn sure his teammate was in position, or ready to take his spot before leaving. Before dying, even. Much persistence. Very hero. Wow. Oof. Nidvar could use some armor to... Yeah, that's fine. Double shafts against Lugia. Make sure he doesn't get the shaft. Yeah, I forgot about that thing. A big thing to forget about. Lugia has some pretty solid shaft, I think would be a good way to put it. You don't want to let him settle down at mid on this map. Demat. 7 frags up. So it's close. Pulsar scoring some frags. Fraggers United scoring that amount of frags back. Or are they? Pulsar coming back. Yeah, they were coming back a little too much, so Nidvar made sure to do a team kill. Well, if you're going to delete your Quake folder, make a backup of it. Because at some point you will have regrets. And join. And then after joining you will have regrets from joining. Redoing the setup is always a pain, so I would say when Quake gives you shit, step back for a bit and not make shit aid, as the proverb goes. Proverb. When life gives you lemon, make lemonade. When Quake gives you shit, stop playing for a bit. I need to find something that doesn't rhyme, because the rhyme isn't intentional, and it's a pretty poor rhyme, to be honest. Teams are tied! Oh! I really don't know what that pubescent Tarzan sound came from. Ooh! Make QuakeAid. Okay, so that little glimmer of hope for Pulsar when they tied got shut out pretty handily by Fraggers United again. Is it because they're hogging mid? Are they doing the textbook mid defense? I can't really tell. I'm busy making jokes. I should find a bit of balance between these things. Wow. Who was that? Who was that? Yeah, that was Lugia. Well, he didn't know because there is no crosser names in QuakeWorld. You can point at your teammate and make the game show you how good he's doing. That's it. Okay, Lugia is defending Shaft now. Good luck, Pulsar. Lidvar stuck at Mega with 2 sources of explosives, and he manages to get out. Good timing on his escape. The Mega health probably helped a fair bit as well. Wow, he's doing well. Wait, I want to see what he does now. He dies just as I switch. So as you can see, the Jinx. The Jinx is real. Don't fight it. Let them. I feel like, okay, the way it works probably is that the game is rich in Jinx. So, no matter what you think, it's gonna happen. There is also Murphy's Law, and when something is rich in Jinx, Murphy's Law tends to come to fruition a little more than usual. That may be it. Might be a thesis in this. 17 frag lead for Fraggers United. Quite a few more red armors for them. Okay, what about red and yellow? How far apart are they? They're pretty close. So can whoever camps that room lock down both armors? Let's find out. Yellow went to Lugia, red went to Kip. They both got reset. So, well, they know that they can keep on controlling those big armors. Yellow, red is up. Oh no, red was... Oh, 10 seconds. That's quite an offset between red and yellow. It's longer than you want to stay alone in this room while your friend gets molested at mid or wherever else. 2 minutes, 2 seconds. And yellow and red are resynced, just like that. So clear. Yes, that was a decent snap. I was not able to snap my fingers properly for 20 years, I think. Now, to be fair, I probably didn't attempt to snap my fingers for a couple of years after spawning, so Well, Frags still hanging in there. But it's going to be Fraggers United taking their map. Just about getting their map. I gotta be really careful. Don't wanna tab out to update the scores prematurely because 11 frags, 20 seconds. It's getting into. We have gotten into no can do territory. They can't come back from this. 15. Yeah, it's getting worse. So that's a map. I said. That is a map going to Fraggers United. First map, so far everybody has won their own maps. MVP is Kip. MVP previous time around was Nidvire. What will Pulsar go for? Bravado. Oh. A good series so far. I think my Quake soundtrack is a little too loud. Need to get a few decibels off this. Okay, 3, 2, 1, here we go. That's a nice spawn for Pulsar. Yes, he survives. Gets Mega as well. One final rocket, use it wisely. Lucky dodge. And that was a red armor taken out. Clean one quad rocket. In the words of Warwitch from Team Sportscast Network back in the day. Wham bam shazam! Thank you, ma'am! Oh god. Yeah, old days of Quake 3 commentary at least. Painkiller even. Sound a bit Italian. Painkiller. Wrong vowel. Second quad in a row for Pulsar. Crazy stand. Decent lead. Oh, risky play with that red armor. Thankfully, Luja was not able to be too much of a nuisance. So, anybody want to come and go for a suicide mission for? Want a suicide mission for a shaft pickup? Not under his watch, at least. And that's a good pack of cells left for Kip. And in turn, dropped again, thanks to Nidvire's surprise but 6 rockets across the room. Pulsar feeling pretty comfy. Quad is up so quickly. Pick up the red and get your ass to Mars. I think Kip has something to say about this. Nah, he doesn't. He tried. It looked like it really was a close play. Kip might have been able to bend around that pillar and get to the quad. And he was pushed off and abused in the corner. How long has it been since Fraggers United scored frag? Have scored frag. Oh, I need to work some tongue twisters before streams now. But it's a bit cold out here, so I'm using control, fine motor control, over my talkie bits. Yeah, nice squad, eh? We'll see more of these, I think. Wow, that's one more frag for Fraggers United. Yay, almost 2. Oh, that's not looking good. That rocket came so close to putting a big dent in his stack. Come on. I got my fingers on the ice cream thing. And he's just stopped finding frags. Yeah, it's Baresi the MVP for this one so far. Oh, you missed out on the ice cream. No yellow for you. He almost gave him the yellow with that first rocket lift off. The air control managed to, I mean, you saw it. He flew right to that yellow. Dzień dobry, Lolek. 40 frags. Yeah, careful with the fight for quad. And that's the end of that one. Fraggers United finally getting some frags in. But they keep being traded away. Eventually somebody's going to stop respawning on a rocket back, and that'll be that. Fraggers United taking the upper hand in frags. Like sheer fragging output. It's them doing the fragging now. Can they also be doing the armor pick-upping and quad running? They need at least one of these. Possibly both. Well, not possibly both. Most definitely they want to get as much as they can out of this. If denied quad run. Oh no! No, yes. That was a slight delay in the HUD updating and me blinking at the same time. That was a useless squad. Denied! 34 frags. I think Fraggers United can get a couple of cookies for their performance because they have managed to get out of the 10 frags thing we're stuck in for a while. Team damage. Watch out. What a surprise! One more quad going to Pulsar, and I just noticed Fraggers United have not hit a single quad. I mean, they've hit enemy quads with their shots. That's the extent of their hitting the quads for this match. All quads have gone to Pulsar. Okay, now you can have it. Yep, Baresi serving himself a nice little Finn smoothie. Yeah, 1 health. That's not gonna. That's not going to. Not much you can get out of 1 health. Ah, yes, the phrase I was looking for is 1 health will only take you so far. Yes, that's the thing, yes. Made very with the quad. He wants his share of the MVP action. So I think I know who is going to win this one. Something. That's about as many frags separating the two teams that there are than there are separating Fraggers United from no frags. Whatever that means. Oh yes, that mega health. That's a nice trick. Okay, so that lead is increasing even further. It didn't need to. Sharing the red armors. So that was kind of surprise butt sex here. Lugia was looking the wrong way. Brazy's taking a beating up there. There we go, Lugia finally getting that frag. Dead quad. 50 frag lead, final minute. So I'm gonna go ahead and... I don't think Fraggers United can whip up a hell of a comeback in 30 seconds. All quads have gone to Pulsar. This is rough. I mean, they've also got quite a few more red armors, but it's the quads. 10 quads to nothing. Yeah, domination. The only reason they didn't get more... I mean, they didn't get a better lead in this one is that Fraggers United were pretty good in cancelling some of these quads, at least. Barazy, wow, yes, Barazy, no surprise. Barazy takes MVP here. What map are Fraggers United going to pick now? I don't know what they... Okay, DM2. Now I know. And here we go, countdown. No pierdol, but with the W in front. I mean, I know you like to add W's, X's, Y's, and Z's to every word, but I'm not sure what the W prefix means. Not that I've... To be perfectly honest, I really haven't looked into it much at all. I must confess I was more interested in learning a thing or two about Sweden Norwegian, I guess I'm gonna call it. And that's -1 for Fraggers United. And surprisingly, it's Kip with all of the deaths. I would expect to see this from Lugia, not from Kip. I have to double check what they did last season on GM2, because reasons. Quad is dead. Okay, that happens. Division 2, last season. What happened with Fraggers United? They managed to avoid DM2 quite a bit. However, every time they played DM2, they lost. By proper amounts. Like the closest DM2 they had was versus Okobe from Russia. 15 frags, then 20 frags to Chosen. So those Russians, that's gladly the kid in Petska. And then they lost by 20 frags to Chosen, which was Flamer and Fisto. They still managed to get the second place in that division, so they did well on every other map, but TM2. Let's hope their GM2 game has improved. At least I know, well, I would expect Pulsar to perform well on this, as they play a lot of that in practice. But they should be doing the way Bullet has been doing with his buddies in UFA, which is to play all maps in equal proportions leading up to tournaments. That's what they did in the 90s and the 2000s. And I'm not particularly well-versed into these things, it's just that I did a bit of cleaning up on that wiki entry earlier. We did a bit of cleaning up. So if you go to the QuakeWorld wiki and look for Bullet, there's a full info page now. It was in hiding for a while, work in progress, in a hidden realm of work in progress pages, and now BPS has brought it to the limelight, and we've fine-tuned it. So get your Bullet facts on the wiki. Plenty of quotes. Bullet is kind of like the cooler of QuakeWorld in a way, because so many quotes, except with a brokener language. I know that's not a real word, but it's the purpose of what I'm trying to get at. Fraggers United, in the meantime, Kip says, or something like that. Is it Kip that we always have problems getting online in the D99 mix games? I think it is. Ah, no, it's Paniagua. It's Paniagua. There was going to be a joke there, but it's gone. It is gone. Who's got that quad? Lugia with the quad. 8 frags behind. Come on, show us what you got. We'll want to see it. Well, he survived. I was worried I would have to do a little song. Eight, 9, 8, 9, 8, 9. Make up your minds. Status quo is maintained. What was that? Looked like Kip was a little surprised of that. It's like he froze for a split second and paid the price. Ah, okay. So I just looked up. Thanks to Google Translate, we can learn things about other languages very quickly. So pierdole is the F word, but pierdol is actually a beating. It's softened quite a bit. Solid beating. Yes, they received a solid beating. Still 8, 9 frags. Will Fraggers United ever break that barrier? One could only hope. This is their map pick. They might want to win their second map pick. You know. Because reasons. Nice. When things work out. Or I love it when a plan comes together. There's a bit of a 2-on-2 game later on. Hopefully, when this series is over, these guys will still be playing, because there's a bit of TVS versus Aeronauts going right now in 2-on-2. It's BPS Locust versus Milton and Mazer. Well, I mean, it's nice if you want to see utter domination, but I mean, that's what it is. It's utter domination, and you can guess who's dominating. Well, that's certainly a change from the 8 to 9 frags difference we've had for a while, because Pulsar is now getting some wind in their sail and some fin on their windscreen as well. Like they're playing Carmageddon with the quad or something. Quadmageddon, I guess. Is it windscreen? Is it windscreen? Yes, it is windscreen. $22. It's getting worse. And Fraggers United have picked up quite a few more. A decent amount of extra mega healths and red armors. They just... I guess they need more to survive. Nidvar looking to bully some people around the low. Nobody, unfortunately, nobody is keen enough to respawn in his general vicinity. Oopsie. Mega health, that's nice. Kip makes an attempt. Goes in for the Axe kill, does not get it. Bit risky. Even with that much extra stack, bit risky. Decided to not waste any more time and get that rocket kill. 30 frags. What happened? What happened? Can the radar tell us anything? We're going to see we're going to see 2 kills very quickly. Are we? No, we are not. Well, we did, but not the way I expected. Whoa, quad gets taken out by a boomstick. Ooh. For shame. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. That's going to be a 3-1 for Pulsar. That was Fraggers United's second map going to Pulsar. That's not... That sets a bad precedent. Crazy with the MVP. No, no, no! Ah. There we go. Cool textures. Courtesy of Viag. Come on. Come on. There we go. I think it was Nitfire? Was it? Barazy, I need to write things down. Oops. So I expect Fraggers United to go for DM6 or ZTN DM3 then. And pretty similar start to what we saw on DM2, which is Fraggers United pretty low down. Well, they're not in the negatives, that's just one. But Pulsar control. We'll see whether they keep this going. So far, so good. Careful, that's going to be their first kill. There we go, first blood. Not first blood, but... Can Fraggers United get a hold of any good armor at all? But yellow is going to be up soon. Red, kind of out of sync. Okay, first yellow for Fraggers United after 1 minute and a half. Red is up. You won't get it, but now they know when it is. Skip heard him pick it up. He knows. You've been found out. Quite going to Pulsar again. Okay, so what can he deny? Well, maybe don't want. He maybe doesn't want to. Yeah, there you go. Let's crazy pick it up. And there's going to be one less red armor for Fraggers United. Keeping a close look at the game summary. Want to see if they get to pick any res. They've got that one yellow armor like a minute ago now, and that's it. Need more than this. Okay, no, that's fine. That's Nidvire reclaiming that LG pack. I blinked a little too much and thought, wait, dropping a shaft back to Lugia? You don't want to do that. Hey, Fraggers United have finally picked up a red armor. Good on them. Good on them. Hopefully they manage to get more. Although maybe not this one. Or maybe this one. That was a pretty good rocket. Lugia was found out if I read him like a book. Well, I think it was pretty obvious he was going to cross into the teleporter and then above, and then why not come down to red or take a look? That's what he did. He wasn't even able to peek into the room due to that quad rocket hitting the ceiling above him. Or pretty close to his face at least. Close enough. Nice. Nice pole dancing from Nidvire. Oh, that was almost a rocket to the back of his friend. $40 frags. That's just 2 more frags for Fraggers United. And so close, yet so far. It's not the first time we've seen Fraggers United show up to red and die as it gets picked up. So they know when it is, and they know when to come back, but they can't make it work. This is turning into... This is turning into a beating. Halfway through in just 45. Just about 45, come on. One more. You can do it. How about you get none of these cells? Well, you can't deny armors due to the tiered system in QuakeWorld, but you can deny ammunition a lot more often. Sure, you can have that shaft, but it's not too many cells, considering how much stack I have. So if they could stay alive at least, because Fraggers United find a couple more frags. Still 1 red. I mean, they know where it is now. We've seen them see it. Oh, brilliant nade on the quad. That's a highlight. Very clean shot. Not a bounce. Direct. It was a direct. I mean, direct as in a facial hit and without a bounce. 50 plus. Okay, so that's 4-1 now. shifter, so I'm really wondering at this point, what will Fraggers United go for? ZTN DM3 or DM6? What are their chances on either? Considering the performance from Pulsar, I would guess maybe Fraggers United have gotten a bit demoralized after this. Yeah, I have a feeling DM6 might come up. And still only one red armor has been picked up by Fraggers United. I guess the season Fraggers United are not in as good a shape as they were last season. Although the divisions have changed a little bit. XT frags. Oh. Demoralizing. What is up? Goes to Pulsar again. Yeah, it's not just the red armor. Second red armor for Fraggers United. They've had 2 reds and 2 quads. That's about it. There's not much more to say. I would expect Lugia to perform noticeably better than Kip on this one, but I guess I didn't care for this map too much either. How did they do on Shifter last season? I mean, it wasn't the map pool. Well, how did they? Let's dig up that info. They did get some decent games on it. Okay, they just got to play twice last season. They won both times, but I guess everybody was kind of new to it as well. So that would be an explanation. And wait, who's MVP? Baresi again. Okay, so Baresi definitely getting... Baresi is definitely getting that overall MVP for this match. ZTN DM3. Ah. ZTN DM3. Ah. Yeah, so far Baresi has landed 3 MVPs in this match. The other 2 being Nidvarer once and Kip once. And that was on the one map that Fraggers United managed to win. And being highlighted. Ooh, cut the music. Hehehe. A little slow turning here. I'm not sure what happened with Baresi. He should have looked. Kip stuck contemplating life in front of a teleport. Not the most serene place to consider, contemplate life. Existence. Teams are tied. Fraggers United appear to be getting the red and possibly the next yellow as well. Nope, that's going to fall in Barazi's grubby hands. I don't know if they're that grubby, but... Ooh, that was a good pine. So was this. Kipquad. Come on, Kippo. Aww. Take that, yellow armor. So far, so good. Bit of a gap between red and yellow. Surprise butt sacks. Barazi kind of slow to react. Does he have a high reaction time or a very, very slow sensitivity? Or I guess 2 times he was caught in the wrong light and wait, what? Sure, telefrag. Telefrag your friend. Fraggers United won't complain. Best work for them. 5 seconds to red. Denied. Yep. So far, it's Fraggers United controlling the red and getting the kills. Thank you. Thank you, Respawns. Right now, QuakeWorld is giving and taking at the same time. As it does. Okay, Fraggers United getting ahead a little bit more. But let's see what Nedvar has to say about that. Not much, turns out. Couldn't make it out alive. Six frags. But. And that's just about enough health to tide him over to the red. Still a 5 frag gap, so I think we can safely say this is a close match for now. Somebody got jib right as the quad spawn, so I think that's a belated denied here for that guy. And okay, that was a fruitful run from Nedvar, and it's still only a 2 frag game. So I guess while he was working his ass off, Barazi was getting fragged over and over again by the survivals. Okay. Chill, man. Enough with the grenades. Don't steal Barazi's spotlight too much. I think he's got a knack for the grenades as well, this guy. Kip is a little gutted. Yeah, Pulsar takes the lead. And Kip is getting is falling down the quad tree and hitting all of the branches on the way. Dzień dobry, koniec. Yeah, I think a little song again. Teams are tied. Lugia is about to say no with this LG. 40% by the way, 41, almost 42. I'm sure that's just not over 2 cells, but he saves his ammunition quite a... doesn't matter. Just about able to maintain the status quo with this this run here. Good defense from Pulsar. We have a tie with 3 minutes to go. So this is a bit of a it's a bit more interesting of a finisher here, comparing to when comparing it to the rest of the maps, which have been one-sided, and then one-sided again. And that's it. Surprise butt sex into that quad. Teams are tied. Oh, that's a double Fraggers United ambush at yellow, and the other guy was like, "No, I'm not interested in contributing to this one. You're on your own." Watches as his friend gets wrecked at yellow while eating popcorn. Pulsar 5 frags ahead and counting. 2 minutes to go. Okay. People in the chat. Who jinxed it? Come on, I'm waiting. Who jinxed it? Dirt. Ooh, that could have been a fun little crossroads between that quad rocket and a friendly rocket jump for red. Would have loved that one. Would have been a nice little touch for nice finishing touch to this series. And remember, don't forget, we don't make mistakes here. We only have happy accidents. And boy, what a happy accident that would have been. Look at that little rascal go. Even cute. 16 frags. Even red armors. That was settled over a couple of quads, I guess. Dead quad. So that will be it. 40 seconds. And Fraggers United do something. I don't think so. I would love to see it happen. Heck, some little overtime would be nice. But no, 10 frags ain't gonna happen. Kip is the dead weight here for Lugia, unfortunately. 50 deaths. What was... okay, that was a little messy. So 10 frags? No, 36 frags. 36 frags. 10 frags. I see something wrong. It was a mix of names. 10 frags. Decent comeback. There was a glimmer of hope at the end of the tunnel. And then that was it. That was the end. So Lugia gets the MVP, which means we have Kip and Lugia taking MVP once each. Nidvar as well, and then Baresi. Baresi and Baresi again getting MVP. solid performance from the D99 Pulsar guys. They're doing well. That's going to help their ranking a little bit. They need it. They haven't had such a great start either, but not as bad as Fraggers United, who had only won one map out of 13 maps until that point. Well, that's not a proper count, you'd say. And that is because Fraggers United got a def win to No Idea. They couldn't show up. And then they got trounced by the polls, as you do. I mean, that's what happens. That's what is going to be this season so far. All the polls tied for points and map wins and all that. It's dominating. We have to look up how dominating is said in Polish, but no time for that now. Forgotten kicking up the rankings, stepping up here due to these guys finding a new, unlocking a new layer of skill lately. Also about the rest. What's up this week? So that just happened. Game delayed. Nah, it's not delayed. Result is just not in. Flaming Thumbs versus Hardgun's Crew and Pulsar. That should just pad Hardgun's Crew's stats even further, I think. Kika and Magnum 44, that could be interesting. Kika, remember, these are Petska and Billy the Kid, so not too shabby. Glad not joining them this season. Enemy Demolition Crew could be interesting too. Kika, No Idea, that's already played. Forgotten and No Idea, so that'll be interesting for mid-level ranks in that dominatia. Okay. I should have guessed. It was pretty close. I've heard there are all the games, but this one is done. So that's it. I mean, that's it.